Let's get back into it. All right, boys. Sorry for the mini hiatus. I was in Coachella. Videos are going to be coming out for that pretty soon. And I also gave a couple dope-ass employees Rolexes. But that is not why we're here. Sniper Gang, Kodak. We're here for trading transformation day fucking... What day is it? Day 32. We're pushing up on the boot camp in terms of days. Boot camp was like 56 days. We're more than halfway in terms of length than the boot camp. Whoa, pause. Not like that. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, trading transformation, day 32, Forex strategy creation, part 2. Fuck it. Let's just bang all this. Let's just fucking gang bang this shit out today. Gang, bang, sniper gang, all this shit out today, right here, right now. Donkey Kong style. You know what I'm saying? All right, so as we remember from last time, all that we were doing was just marking out session opens. Let me go back to the baby pips shit so I can remember what they are, because I only remember it from, if you guys remember way back on my old videos, I only did like London session time, so it's kind of different now that I'm only doing futures. And also, boys, I was thinking, like, I kind of want to just grind out a shit ton of videos for you guys, like, right the fuck now. So I'm going to finish up the Forex strategy creation video right the fuck now. In this video. Who knows how long it's going to take. Okay, so Asian session starts at 8, so that would be 20. Cue that Asian music. Dong, 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 dong. And then 3 for London session, and then 8 for New York session. Also, did you guys hear about the shit? Fuck, I don't know why I put that there. Did you guys hear about the shit where they're thinking about putting the stock market 24/7? I'm not a fan of that, like, at all. But, hey, man, if they want to do it, they can fucking do it. Anyways, this is going to be pretty fucking easy. A lot of you guys low-key already know this because I've made this strategy into a video before, but I wanted to just say, fuck it. The trading transformation is literally just my brain dumped out into a fucking YouTube video or YouTube series for you guys. So I'm thinking, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to make a shit ton of these videos on, like, literally, like, everything. I've given you guys the, like, literally strategy that I use for futures. I've given you guys now a fucking Forex strategy. The strategy for futures works for Forex too. People in my mastermind, have been using the trading transformation like strategy that I taught you guys on futures for Forex, and it's been working great for them. So literally just find the strategy that works well for you and run with that shit. But other than that, let's get started in this bitch. So we'll start off and honestly just get going. So as you guys remember from last time, the key is to be on the 30-minute time frame, and all that we're doing is we're marking the highs and lows from every single session with a little rectangular box. Okay, so boom, we put that on. Boom, we put that on. Okay, and we see how these areas get respected, these price ranges get respected. They either get swept or revisited and respected pretty much all the fucking time. Let's go ahead and put on this one. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put on this one. And then this, we didn't really have much fucking action. We'll just go ahead and crush this bopper right here. Put this slopper topper right here. Put, I'm actually gonna get rid of this just for, fuck it. We'll move from here. And then we'll get going, okay? Y'all hear me? Y'all paying attention? Get ready, because we're trading GBP, Japanese, yen, cheese, yen, okay? So, remember, we mark out these 30-minute highs and lows from the base of the candle down to the low. And literally, I know it sounds fucking corny, but we typically use these as just like support and resistance. And I know it sounds fucking crazy, but fuck, whose theory was it? Oh my god, I learned this way back in the day. There was some book of some goated ass trader where he talks about how session highs and lows get respected and the price ranges get respected. I forget who it was. It was like something William, whatever. There was a whole ass book on it. I read it. It was fucking awesome. And then in turn, I don't know if any, like, this is literally just some shit that I fucking crafted myself. Obviously, it incorporates liquidity sweeps and that stuff, but like, I kind of just figured this shit out trading GBPJPY for a long ass time, and it worked really fucking well. So now here it is. I'm giving it to you guys. So essentially, you mark out the highs and lows. You guys already learned that, and then from there, you scale down into the 5-minute time frame, and you just simply wait for those hourly highs and lows to get hit. Okay, so, or sorry, not hourly, 30-minute. Okay, so, damn, I keep burping. Anyways, in this case, we have both our highs and our lows. We see the high get pushed above and broken above. Okay, so if we see a break above it, we're probably thinking, okay, our next chance to even take a trade on this is going to be a revisit of the session high. Okay, and this was London session. Okay, we see price pull back. We don't get back to the high. Okay, we see price push up, and then boom, we get back to the high. Next, what are we looking for? This is now part of the strategy. Again, you guys will remember, we're looking for a 5-minute break of structure, and then this is actually going to be adding on something that a confluence that I would like to add to this. It's just like our futures trading strategy where we're looking for a 5-minute break of structure when these highs and lows get tested, revisited, or like swept. Okay, we're looking for a break of structure, and then we're looking for one of our several confluences, either a fair value gap, equilibrium, order block, breaker block, okay, anything. Okay, so here, yes, do we see a break of structure right here? Absolutely, but do we see this imbalance get filled and moved off of? No. Okay, so even though we pushed in here, got a break of structure, we don't give a fuck about it. We push in a little bit deeper, and then we get a break of structure again right here. Do we give a fuck about this? Yes. What are we looking for? We're looking for an imbalance to get filled. We're looking for equilibrium. I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't have taken this trade just because it's so high up, but we can see that price ends up, boom, pushing in here, pushing out. And then from there, in terms of targets, it's just like, again, go rewatch any of my take profit videos. Okay, we want to see price revisit highs. Okay, so we have highs right here. That gets hit, but again, that would be like a baby food as take profit, probably like a negative risk to reward ratio. Okay, so where else can we look? We can look at fucking these highs right here. We can look at this high time frame order block right here. Regardless, price would have hit damn near all of our take profits because we see it comes out and takes out all of these highs as well. Okay, so boom, first example, said and done. Okay, so let's delete that now, and then let's go into the next session. And we're literally just going to break this down on GBPJPY, GBPUSD. Fuck it, we can go into gold and just see how it works. Okay, so next session, let's go ahead and mark out these highs from, this was London session highs. And let me delete these London session lows for now. London session highs, we can go ahead and get rid of these, get rid of these. London session lows. Okay, what do we see price do? Boom. We see a push into London session highs. Okay, what are we looking for? We're looking for a break of structure. Do we see one right here? No. Do we see one right here? Shit, looks pretty fucking close. Let me see. The high of this candle was at 191.862. Where was the close of this candle? Wow, literally 0.001 higher than this high. So technically, it broke structure, okay? And then from there, we're looking for a third confluence. We have an imbalance right here. We don't see it get filled. It ends up pushing down here, sweeping out liquidity, okay, and then pushing higher. Okay, so we do end up getting break of structure. Cool. Or back up again. Structure was already broken with this. Again, this to me seems a little bit too far gone, but we can see that it still would have ended up playing out. We see an imbalance right here. Price fills it. We get a bullish reaction out of it. Okay, you could have entered here. And then in terms of take profits, fuck it. Okay, we consider take profits on these highs, any of these highs over here. They would have ended up getting hit during New York session. Pretty fucking cool, right? Okay, now let's go into the next session. Mark out the next session highs. 30-minute, where the fuck are we? That was over here. Okay. Let me delete these. I don't know what those on. Okay, this looks like it's going to be an L for us. These are the lows all the way down here. Okay, so boom, we see Asian session start. Again, look at the volume during Asian session. I wouldn't recommend trading during Asian session, but fuck it. Okay. We see price break above. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a break of structure. Okay, so these highs, we don't get a break. We form a new high right here. Boom, we do get a break. Okay, we don't have a fair value gap, but just to hold myself accountable and say, hey, we do take losses out here. Boom, we do end up hitting equilibrium and then reacting off of that to the upside. So cool, can we long john bomb that? Fuck it, why not? I mean, hey, we do hit a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio before getting stopped out, okay? So maybe, just maybe, you have this as a take profit. Okay, no, you would have missed it. Okay? Trying to give myself the benefit of the doubt. This would have been a fucking loser, okay? Because it's fucking Asian session. Look at this volume, it's dog shit. Okay? Unless you're only going for 1-to-1 risk to reward ratios, cool. You probably would have smacked that on the ass crack. Okay? But regardless, baby food, we got stopped out on that. Moving on to the next session. Okay, we have these Asian session highs right here, and we have these Asian session lows right here. We don't see New York session interact with any of these until London, or sorry, this was London session. All of this was New York session, then this was London session. We don't see London session interact with any of these until New York session opens, so we can go ahead and get rid of those. And then from there, we can go ahead and mark out London session lows. This right here. Okay, and London session highs are going to be right here. I mean, this is like the tiniest fucking wick ever, but whatever. Okay, from there, scale down into 5-minute. We wait to see any of these interacted with. Boom, market opens. We see price shit its pants all the way down to London session lows, okay? What are we looking for? We're looking for break of structures. Okay, do we end up getting one right here? Yes. Again, super volatile price action, but fuck it. We're going to play this out as if we're taking every single trade possible with this strategy. Okay, obviously you guys are going to be a little bit smarter. Let's say we're just like fucking trading robots and we're taking every single trade with this. Okay, boom. We get a break of structure. How can we start looking for trades? Do we see any imbalances? Low key. We do see this imbalance get filled. Baby ass imbalance right here. We see it get filled and then boom, we see a bullish reaction out of that shit. Cool. Fuck it. Let's say we go long off that. Stops underneath the low that it formed out of the imbalance. Bet if you're going for a 1-to-1, that bitch would have smacked. If you want to target previous session highs, would have been a negative risk to reward ratio, but it would have hit. You can look over here to the left and boom, now we can start using this one. Okay, it's just like all of our other strategies where we target draws on liquidity. Okay, so even though this is all the way super high, we can probably find some sort of, I don't know, bearish reaction point over here that could give us a solid take profit area, but fuck it. We'll just put these guys on. And we can see, holy shit, we could have got a 1 to 3.25 or 5.2 risk reward ratio all during, boom, New York session. All take profit smacked. We're the fucking best. Pretty fucking crazy, right? We're doing pretty good with this so far. Okay, let's move into the next session. Okay, what do we got going on? We have New York session highs. Oh, damn. That shit. You see how price respects that shit. See how price respects that shit. See how price respects that shit. I'm gonna open up your clit. I'm gonna nut onside your tit. Ooh, yeah. See how price respects that shit. I haven't even traded Forex in forever, and just literally explaining this old Forex strategy to you guys makes me want to trade Forex again. But no, fuck it. We're good at indexes. Lock in. Okay? I mean, fuck it. You guys know the fucking strategy, but we're going to keep showing you guys why this fucking works. Day in and day out. Literally, I just showed you several sessions worth of price action where we've only lost one trade and dubbed all the other ones. And I'm literally just following the strategy step by step, plan by plan. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but anyways, why did I delete that? Boom, New York session highs, Blick work. New York session lows are all the way the fuck down here. Or no, that's not going to be the low. This is going to be the low. Boom. Asian persuasion starts. We actually have a lot of volume on this. Okay. Boom. We see price. Break structure to the upside. Okay. Once we get above this, again, the goal is, it's not, right? We're looking for two things. Either for this to sweep price. So boom, when we get above here, or just within here, we're like horny for lows. Okay. We're looking at lows, but then boom, we get above it, and then boom, we're tapping back into that shit. So it just flips. Okay. We see a break of structure here. Okay. You could literally just wait for a 30-minute closure above, which would have happened right here. So within this candle, my guess is it was on this one. Okay. So boom, we get a break of structure to the upside. It was already bullish anyways. Okay, we have several fair value gaps. We have a fair value gap right here. Gets disrespected with closures underneath it. Where's the next one? We have another one right here. Okay, boom, we see price push into it. We have another fair value gap down here. We also could have drawn on equilibrium from these lows up to these highs. Smack work with a closure above equilibrium. Closure out of this fair value gap. Long John bomb this baby. Boom. We don't even need that deep of a stop loss. Could have put it literally underneath this candle right here. Or fuck it, if you want to get super shicey, you can put it underneath these lows. Whatever works best for you. And then from there, damn, come on now. Give me something to play with. Literally nothing to play with. Fuck it. We're using Fibonacci levels at this point. Fib work. Okay, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4. Smack work all during Asian session, Asian persuasion. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm getting all these Forex traders right. Okay, moving forward, Asian session happens. Okay, boom. We have these as, what is this? Asian session highs, or fuck, that's not Asian session highs. These are Asian session highs right here. Something that you guys need to be good about is noticing that this candle right here is a part of London session, and this candle right here is a part of Asian session. So if we form a high, you guys have to understand on this line, it's not part of Asian session. Okay, so this is going to be Asian session highs. Okay, and there was another example of this over here. Yeah. So like right here, for example, if let's say that this candle's wick is, damn, come on now. Say that this candle's wick was all the way down here. You're probably thinking, oh, during this London session, these are the London session lows. No, because this candle is a part of New York session. So these are the London session lows. Something to keep in mind. Okay, so anyways, these are the Asian session highs. And these are the Asian session lows. Okay. So London session opens. Let's pop over to the 5 minute. See if we get any interaction with these levels. We don't get any interaction with them until New York session starts, but by then we get rid of these for the new sessions, okay? So boom, from there, what are we looking for? We can mark out London session highs. Now this can be London session's low because we formed the move down during London session and then the move up during London session. Does that make sense? Hopefully. London session lows, okay? Boom, price blitz past all of this shit. Do we get a retest of it right here in a break of structure? Fuck it, sure. Let's say that. We get a break of structure. We get a fair value gap filled, just so I can show you guys that, like, fuck it. If you guys were to follow this shit brick by brick, step by fucking step, there is losses involved. Okay, so boom, this would have been a fucking loss. Now I think we're in current fucking day. But anyways, pretty fucking solid. We dubbed literally every single trade except for that one that we just took and then that Asian persuasion sideways session. And that one that we just took, it should have been relatively obvious that we're not trying to take that, especially with, again, like market intuition and just obvious market, I don't want to say bias, but day trading mind would tell you that, hey, we're in a pretty fucking obvious uptrend. Let's try not to take shorts. But if you're just following this strategy step by fucking step, you would have dubbed, I don't even know how many trades we just took. Like, out of 6, you won 4 and you lost 2. Pretty fucking solid, and all the wins were much higher than a 1-to-1 risk reward. Okay, now let's do this shit on GBPUSD. And let's see if it works as well. Fuck, here. This is what I'm just going to do. Chill. Okay, and then we're going to change this to 8. Because we don't really care about the session closes. We really just care about... Cool. Actually, wait. This can be back to 17. All right, bet. Let's get into this. Fuck it. Let's start right here. Okay, so this is New York session. Okay, so previous session it was London session. Okay, we can see that New York doesn't interact with any of London sessions. Any of London sessions highs or lows. The highs are right here, and the lows are actually still right here because we can see that this low was formed. This move up was formed during New York session, so we don't really care about that. Moving on, New York session lows are going to be right here. New York session highs are going to be right here. Again, Asian session does not tap into any of this. Asian session, no action. We have these Asian session highs. and these Asian session lows. Okay, so we can see London session opens. We break above that. We'll see if we get anything going on within here. Okay, once we break above here on the 30-minute, okay, we're looking for price to revisit it. Okay, so all that we would look for would be, where are we at? Waiting for this candle to close above, and then it's like, okay, bet we're just gonna flip this bitch. So once we say, okay, bet we're looking to flip this bitch, what are we looking for? We're looking for a break of structure to the upside. We're monitoring highs, okay, this high, boom, we get a break, turned on, boom, fair value gap, boom, destroyed. We end up coming back down, sweeping out these lows. We're looking for breaks. Okay, we get a break right here, still nothing out of that. We push lower, we get a break right here, literally nothing out of this, okay. No opportunity. I would have loved to catch this move up, but we didn't see anything out of it. Moving on. Fuck, I don't know where we were. Right here, okay. Now, it looks like we're going to actually get a good trade out of this. London session highs. London session lows. Okay, New York session already opens with a closure above this, so we're looking to flip it. Why this price is fucking volatile as fucking GBP in these past couple days. Okay, we see price revisit this area. We're monitoring highs. Highs right here, nothing. Highs right here, nothing. Highs right here. Boom, we get a break. Cool. We have an imbalance right here. I mean, shit. Just for fucking doing the strategy 24/7 sake. We'll fucking take it. Long off this shit. Cool. If you put your stops right under here, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you're smacking it. I mean, shit, if you want to put on this, it wouldn't have got hit. Even this high wouldn't have got hit. So, really just depends on where your take profit was and where your stop loss was on this. You know, maybe you catch this quick little move up. Honestly, I'm guessing that this would have been an L. Okay, so first trade on GBPUSD with this L work. Whoa. Next trading session. We are moving into Asian session. We have New York session highs right here. New York session lows all the way down here. Okay, Asian session. We close above it right here, so we're looking to get action out of that. Cool, we get a break of structure, fill this fair value gap. Looks like another fucking stop out on this. Okay, boom. Let's say we put it right underneath here. Again, damn, that's a tiny ass fucking stop loss. It's literally a 1 pip stop loss. That shit ain't gonna be fucking real. I mean, that just goes to show like how low volume Asian session is. Fuck it, let's say our stop is underneath this shit. Hey man, 1-to-1 risk to reward. Who knows? Depending on your fucking stop loss, could have potentially been hit. Okay? Again, we don't really have much to work with over here besides these highs. So again, looking like another L on this strategy from GBPUSD. Not looking as hot as GBPJPY so far. Soon, I'm predicting vengeance. Again, this is literally just happening off the fucking dome, me recording this shit. Okay, moving into London session. I can already tell we have Asian session highs right here, Asian session lows. London doesn't interact with those. Moving on, we have London session lows right here, and then we have London session highs right here. Okay, so we get a break up above this, and then from there we're looking for price to tap back into it. But then, boom, immediate destruction to the downside, way underneath this, no breaks to the upside, boom. Not many trades to be taken. Not many trades to be taken on this so far. Okay, moving on, we have New York session highs right here. New York session lows all the way down here. It's going to be nothing to work with. Asian session closes well above this. Maybe we get a tap back into it. Nothing. Okay. Nothing during Asian session. Moving forward, not many trades to be taken on this. We have Asian session. Highs right here, Asian session, lows all the way down here during London session. Again, we don't get much action on that. We don't interact with any of those. Now we have London session highs, London session lows, going to New York. New York, I mean, we can see how this respects London session highs like damn near perfectly. We get a break of structure to the downside. I don't really see any sort of confluences that get filled. We have this imbalance up here, but we don't see that get filled. We see a break of structure, but we need to wait for that next confluence. No equilibrium, no breaker block, nothing. Price continues down for a little bit more. So we can see that price respected this session high, but not much came out of that. And then we're back to this shit. So honestly, not much work. Let's try and move over a little bit more so we can get more examples to see if we can actually show this working. Okay, here's a good example of this shit. Okay, we have London session highs right here. And then we also have London session lows right here. This had to have been on some crazy ass news because we see wicks, but we'll see. Okay, so boom, from here we get a break of structure to the upside. We're looking for some sort of confluence, but by the time we try and get a confluence, we've already reached these highs. So from there, we're like, okay, fuck it. Let's see if we respect these highs to the downside. Okay, we end up getting a break of structure to the downside right here. Now we can actually look for shorts off of this because we respected these highs. Okay, so we go from these highs. Okay, first of all, break of structure right here from these highs down to these lows. We hit this, we respect it, boom, short work off of this, boom, you can put the stop above equilibrium, okay, and then you can either target previous lows made during New York session, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, pretty fucking fire, or literally just previous London lows, 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio, pretty fire, previous Asian session lows, all of these would have gotten smacked, cool. Let's see. This isn't, oh wait, this was the example that we just showed. We have New York lows right here. New York highs right here. Asian session just kind of consolidates against that. This, we get a closure above, but then boom, break back below. Not much there. Whole bunch of volatility from FX in this. I mean, this is a pretty good example, but this looks like a news collapse. But boom, London session highs. Okay, we push into that. Odds are we probably get a break. Boom, obviously, I mean, shit, we do fill part of this fair value gap, and then boom, fuck it, short work off of that. But price continues lower, but shit, you know, this was definitely a news candle. Let's pull up gold. Because if I remember correctly, this works pretty fucking well with gold. And oh baby, look at this, the first shit that we just get into. First of all, we have London session lows right here. And London session highs right here. And we can literally blick work 2 trades during New York session off of this, allegedly. Okay, so we have London session lows right here. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Look at this shit. Again, I know this is like relatively fucking cherry picking, but we did a bunch of back testing on this already, okay? And we're 35 minutes deep, but you guys get the fucking point now. Okay, we push into London session lows. We get a break of structure to the upside on the 5 minute. Okay, actually not much of a fair value gap here, so actually this wouldn't have been a trade that I could take. No equilibrium. Oh, hey, we have the breaker right here, actually. Dub work. Okay, we push into the breaker. Bullish interaction off of that. Long John Silver's that. Blick work. Okay, you can either put the stops underneath these lows that we made, underneath the breaker. Regardless, we push back into London session highs, TP, smack work, whether it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, or at least just to these London session highs, dub nonetheless. Okay, now let's see how we can back end flip this shit to, whoa, I almost said something crazy. Let's see if we can flip this shit on its ass and get something back down to the back end. Okay, looks like we might be getting stopped out here, but still, we're seeing the concepts be respected. Okay, so from here, we see push into London session highs. We get a break of structure right here. Boom, we get equilibrium. Tapped in, bearish reaction out of that shit. Boom, stops either above these highs, above these highs. Regardless, it looks like we're going to get stopped out by this. But we can still see potential for a secondary action trade. If we see this shit not breaking, bet. We just won one trade. We lost another one. Let's see. And first of all, this trade is going to cover the one that we just lost. This was like minimum 1-to-1. Okay, so let's just say that we're break even on this shit so far. On the 2 trades that we've been able to take. Okay, we're able to take another one off this. Okay, because we have this as the breaker. Boom, this entire move down prior to the break of structure. Hell yeah, pinky toe tap work into this with the break of structure. Bearish reaction out that bitch. Boom, short. You can either put your stops above these highs, above this fair value gap, just in case you think that's going to get tapped into. Regardless, smack work on previous New York lows, smack work on previous Asian session lows, smack work on all of these lows, smack work, smack work, smack work. Dubbing that shit. You know what I'm saying? 3 trades that we were able to take during New York session. 2 turned into dubs. 1 turned into an L. Let's see if we can make anything else happen off of this shit. Wow, I need some fucking, I need some water. I need water. Give me water. Let's see if we can get anything else off this shit. I mean, fuck, this works great. We have London session highs right here. London session lows right here. Again, this could be a back-to-back flipper. Just depends on what price does on the 5 minute. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be 1 L then 1 dub. So we see, boom, price pushes into this. We get a break of structure right here. Okay, we push into this breaker. We get a bearish reaction out of that. Cool, short, stops either above here, stops either above this. Fuck it, maybe even above the sweep. Regardless, we're going to get stopped out without hitting any take profits. But then, what do? We push into the lows of London session. Okay, then again, we can flip this shit on its ass. Okay, we get a break of structure on the 5 minute right here. We can look for equilibrium. Okay, we have this up candle is the breaker. Don't think it gets tapped into. But regardless, we have this as an imbalance. We see price push into this imbalance. Bullish reaction out of that bitch. Boom. Longs off of it. If you put your stop loss right underneath these lows, you would have been stopped out. If you put your stop loss underneath the fair value gap, you're good to go. If you put your stop loss underneath these lows, you're good to go. Okay, take profit. Set on these highs. Smack work. Price ends up ripping all of New York session. if you put your stop loss underneath this fair value gap, smack work on these previous New York highs. Use the highs and lows of these sessions to your advantage if you are trading Forex. They are definitely, by far, like in my eyes, the best confluence to use. I mean, look, this is another great example. We have London session lows right here. Spotted this shit out the corner of my eye. New York session opens, plunge work, down into London session lows, rips back up, takes out all of these highs. Baby food, if you ask me. I mean, we can see price. We have these as Asian session lows right here. And then we have these as Asian session highs right here. You could low-key say that price came in here, pushed back up into London session highs. Highs and lows of these sessions are really, really fucking valuable. Use them to your advantage. Honestly, I like marking the shit out with little lines on my chart so my chart doesn't look like somebody threw up on it. But regardless, Forex strategy video, brain dump, delivered. Boom. Happy fucking birthday. Shit, man. That was a lot of info. Long ass video today. Trading transformation. Back to fucking business. Honestly, look, the rest of these I mean, moving forward, there's just going to be a bunch of shit. Trade recaps, fucking everything you guys can imagine within the trading transformation. We're getting kind of less into like the more organized content of like, this is certain confluences, this is this and that. So it's literally just going to be videos on like every and anything that I can think of in terms of trading. So like 10 a.m. market manipulation. I mean, we just talked about session manipulation in this video, but it was kind of involved with the Forex strategy. What else can I talk about? Fucking liquidity sweeps. I could talk about that shit for fucking years. I can talk about fucking investing on high time frames using price action. I made a video on that way back in the day when I first started fucking socials and my YouTube. But regardless, I could talk about trading for literally 5 years straight and not stop talking. So fuck it, boys. In the bottom of this comment section, I know I did a kick stream today. A lot of you guys said you guys wanted to watch or see a lot more trade recaps, live trades. Fuck it, man. Let's bring that shit back. I'll do a lot more of those for you guys because they seem to be really beneficial. I'll do literally anything that you guys want me to besides getting oiled up. All right? So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys got a ton of value from this. We're back in fucking business. Took a little hiatus. Again, I know it seems pretty fucking inconsistent, but summer's right around the corner. I'm looking to dump a shit ton of information on you guys just like I did last summer with the boot camp. Let's get fucking sturdy in this bitch. I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico all of summer, working my fucking ass off for you guys. Free content on the way. Mastermind 3.0 is starting back up. I fucking love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, my fucking people.